This is Bill Parker with Parker Insurance and Realty, your locally owned and operated independent insurance agency. We specialize in home, auto, commercial, ATV, motorcycle, and boat insurance. Being an independent agency, we have the ability to find you the best price available to suit your insurance needs. At Parker Insurance and Realty, we can help you package your insurance or find the specialty insurance required to get you covered. We are your source for any real estate needs, whether buying or selling, we can help you. Give us a call today so we can discuss your insurance or real estate needs. Parker Insurance and Realty, 265 South Macon Street, 427-9345. That's 427-9345.
Are you thinking of selling your home or business? Hi, I'm Gloria, and as a realtor, I know that getting rid of the clutter in your home is one of the best ways to help sell your house quickly. At Jessup Premium Storage, our family-owned company provides a convenient and secure building for all of your storage needs. We now offer outdoor covered parking for that antique car, boat, or RV. Due to our recent expansion, we offer units that range in size from as small as a bedroom closet to as big as a one-car garage. All of our units are inside and climate controlled with 24-hour access and security. Our leases run month to month, so you're not locked into a long-term commitment, giving you the flexibility to move your belongings out the minute you purchase your new home. Stop by today or give us a call, 530-8003. That's 530-8003. Jessup Premium Storage.
The cool, clean, and secure.
This is Sammy Dixon at the all-new Mike Butch Ford in Blackshear. If you haven't had a chance to come see our new state-of-the-art showroom, then there's no better time than right now. While you're here, take advantage of huge savings on new Ford trucks. Get more than $10,000 off from select new F-150s while they last. You must hurry. They're going fast. Over $10,000 off on the best-selling truck in America for 39 straight years. You can also take advantage of money-saving, low interest rates on new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Our new, bigger showroom means more inventory, and that means bigger savings for you. Come to the house at Good Service Built and buy from Mike Butch Ford, and we'll give you 5 free oil changes following 36,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty.
If you're looking for an incredible deal on a new or pre-owned vehicle from the dealer who has always put you first, stop the search. Call the all-new Mike Butch Ford in Blackshear.
This is Sammy Dixon saying thank you. Thank you very much for your business.
Good morning. You're listening to the Big Dog, WIFO-FM in Jessup, 105.5 on your FM dial. Good morning. Butch Edward here with you on this Tuesday morning. It is the 29th day of March, and it is 8 o'clock. Sunny today, lots of sunshine today. High today near 77 degrees. Man, that cooler temperature felt good this morning. Low tonight of 49, high tomorrow of 77 with increasing clouds, as we do have a decent chance of rain by Thursday night, or Thursday, Friday, and Thursday night and Friday. But today, lots of sunshine. High today near 77 degrees. The autumn harbor levels at 9.3 feet and barely rising. Currently here in southeast Georgia, we have 50 degrees here in southeast Georgia. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Mike Butch Ford in Blackshear, by Jessup Premium Storage out here on the Waycross Highway, and also brought to you by Parker Insurance and Realty, located on Macon Street in downtown Jessup. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning.
Welcome back.
Glad to be back.
After that family vacation, Easter vacation weekend.
Yep.
All the family doing okay?
Everybody's doing well. So
all right.
Good time.
So your nephew's getting ready for the for Washington to the Nats to win it all, huh?
Yeah. That, and he's starting his recreation season, so he's a pitcher and a catcher. So
he's a pitcher and a catcher, huh?
Plays a little shortstop. So
what is he? 12, 13, 10, 11?
He's in middle school, so I'm trying to think what age that is.
Oh, that'd probably be 12.
All I know is he's getting tall.
He's getting tall, huh?
Yeah.
12, 13, so he's somewhere in there. 14 is high school, so he's about
a good basketball player. I told him he needs to grow about 6 more inches. It'll be about 6'6".
It's good to have a nephew like that you can tease around with.
All right, we had a good time. It was good. Good trip.
Okay. Boy, what a game for the Wayne County Yellow Jackets yesterday. I mean, back and forth, and had to wait to the bottom of the seventh to win the doggone thing. Woo, what a game.
Fair, man. Last to win it there. Wayne County had a good baseball team. It was a good ball game.
Yeah, apparently.
They just kept going back and forth.
Yeah.
2-0, 2-2, 3-2, 4-3, 5-4, 5-5, 7-5, 7-7, 8-7.
Yeah, well, you see a lot of concessions that way. No one goes on.
There you go. Good game.
Big game for the Jackets, a big victory. Now a big doubleheader today on that game. It was games that could have been played on Friday, but well, when you look at that weather forecast, you definitely didn't want to do it. But New Hampstead.
Well, the forecast called for 90% chance of rain.
I know. You got to go with it.
New Hampstead's an hour.
Yeah.
some way. So it would have been bad if they would drove all the way up there and then it poured down rain.
I agree.
It rained later that night, but I think we probably could have got them in.
You could have got them in, yeah.
Right.
Especially the first one. But you just don't know on those things. It's just like, it was supposed to rain for the Dogwood Festival on Saturday. It did not. It's supposed to rain at the Easter egg hunt and on that Saturday. Did not, except for right before sunrise. But other than that, during the day, it didn't. Now, Sunday was a whole different ball game. I mean, the gates opened up, the floods came down on Sunday.
Well, no rain in the forecast today, so we'll be able to get them in for sure.
Beautiful day today, absolutely beautiful. The problem is, here we go with that another double header this Friday, and there's an 80% chance of showers at this time on Friday. Could change before then.
And do what Jonathan mentioned, do want to make that announcement again. Some of the schedules have a Saturday game against Brunswick. That game's Monday, not Saturday. So don't show up at Howard Bowarn on Saturday looking for a baseball game. It's a Monday game at 6 o'clock. So
be there by yourself. Okay, so we'll do the Monday game and then go right into the NCAA championship game Monday night right here at 105.5 FM. So what do you think about the Final Four?
Well, I got North Carolina
You still got your Tar Heels.
But that's all I got. Everybody else has abandoned me. Kansas chokes again. I gave Walker a hard time.
They always choke. I'm the point where I'm not going to ever pick them again.
Walker, I think he was more depressed than I was because he had him going all the way.
But he's a Kansas fan.
Right. So, but Oklahoma looks awfully good.
Don't they? Man, they look good.
So they played Villanova. Syracuse, a 10th seed, only the fourth double-digit team to ever get to the NCAA, the first 10th seed to ever get there. So that was a kind of a shocker. Then I don't think anybody's got them coming out of the bracket. So not worried about anybody's bracket having Syracuse. But
Orange been way up there.
I think I just need North Carolina to win Saturday, win Monday.
Who does North Carolina play?
They play Syracuse.
So they do play the number 10 seeded team. Okay.
They should handle them. And then get to the championship game and either play Villanova or Oklahoma. So
looks like Oklahoma this time.
Oklahoma looks awfully good.
They do. They're getting it together.
They got some players.
Right
So it's just been a fun tournament to watch. Most of the games have been competitive. Some games have been blowouts, but the women's tournament, UConn's just rolling.
As usual.
Brought up to some guy from Boston Globe wrote that it's ruining women's basketball, but the coach took exception to that. He said when Tigers won all those majors, it wasn't ruining golf. So
no, I agree. I mean, sometimes you need dynasties.
They just got an excellent basketball program in UConn. So
it'll change over time. We've seen that. Times change, and somebody else come back up.
But I need the Tar Heels to go ahead and win it. I said I picked them from the get-go, so hopefully they can win 2 more games. But I said, what about that jinx? Normally it's the kiss of death with 5 pickups.
The Bob Morgan kiss of death jinx.
So hopefully they can survive for 2 more games. But,
okay. Well, we got some folks coming in here. I guess they're. Are you supposed to be on the Butch and Bob show? Are you coming in? Come on in. We had 2 guests lined up this morning. The first one we haven't seen. This was the second set of guests that was supposed to come in. You from Code Blue? Oh, come here and have a seat right here, right there, and that's the mic you'll be speaking in there. And who do we have the honor of being in our studio this morning?
I'm Sandy Hoyle.
Okay, let me turn that mic up. Say that again.
Sandy Hoyle.
Sandy Hoyle. Now, y'all are the owners, right?
Yes, I am the owner.
You're the owner.
I'm the owner.
So the husband works for you?
Yes. Isn't that wonderful?
So will he say the same story if he was in here?
He better.
Okay, Code Blue Tactical is basically a new business in downtown Jessup. Tell us where you are.
We're at 192 West Cherry Street in the good old heart of Jessup.
Okay, y'all in the former Jones Drugs location.
That's
the intersection of Cherry Street and Macon Street. Jones Drug moved around there to Broad Street across from the chamber so they could have a drive-through. Now y'all on that busy corner right there of Macon and Cherry Street.
That's correct.
Now tell us, what is Code Blue Tactical?
What is Code Blue Tactical?
Tell us what y'all do.
Well, we service our police officers, paramedics, firemen, anybody that does public service. We also do uniforms and things for the Federal Bureau of Prisons. We have tactical pants. We have polo shirts available that you can just buy outright, or we can have them embroidery to your specifications.
Okay.
We sell tactical boots. We also sell work boots, steel-toe boots for your farmers and people that work out at Plant Hatch.
So anybody can buy the stuff.
Yes, it's
Anybody
open to
can
the
buy
public.
this, these clothes and
Right.
shoes and stuff like that. But the goal is to serve the police and public safety and firemen, right?
That's why the business was started,
Mhm.
but it's expanding out and it's open to the public now.
So where did y'all start off at? 'Cause
We-
I'm moving into there from somewhere.
Right, we sure did. We have been around, actually the business started with the Schrock Systems, it was called. It was located on Lanesbridge Road across from the old Royal Pools.
Okay.
And it got to be too much because they also own a cabinet shop in the back, and they were going to actually close it down, but there's a need for this type of business in Wayne County. We actually have all kinds of counties, surrounding counties, coming and buying from us. Well, I'm the one that bought it from them, and I've
Okay.
had it for about 11 months now. It's going real well.
Okay.
But still, most of Wayne County didn't even know that we existed.
I didn't know you existed. Now, why did y'all decide to move from the location where you were to downtown Jessup?
Because of location.
Location.
Exactly.
That's what you got to think about when you open up a business is location, location, location.
That's right. But we also, for the ladies, we do bling. We do the vinyl press. We do Wayne County T-shirts. I'm going to be doing some spirit jerseys for the Wayne County students. We've also started a brand new thing, and I think we're the only folks in town that does this. We now can engrave on bricks.
Engrave on bricks.
Yes, you can do numerous things. They're great gifts. You could, like if you're building a new house, for an example, and you want to put what year you built the house as one of your bricks in the home, if you're doing a brick home or a walkway.
It looks better than just writing it with a magic marker, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it
looks
can
a little
last
better, doesn't it?
forever too.
Yeah.
But we do that. We do it for sports. You can put any sports. I mean, there's just unlimited things you could do with bricks.
Now, I heard Fatback Tees. Is that part of y'all?
No, he's separate from me.
He's separate from y'all.
That is his business.
Okay,
Code
is he gonna
Blue
be in there
is
with
my
you?
business. People can come there and pick up their T-shirts.
So they can come there and
They
pick
can
up
come
the
there and
T-shirt.
pick up the T-shirts, but
Okay.
yeah, he can't have my business.
No, he can't have your. Well, see, I heard they were moving in there, but so Fatback Tees, they have to go somewhere else to order and stuff.
No.
Okay.
The artist is working in the back part of the store.
So you're keeping him in the back.
Yes, but he's separate from me. That's my little show.
Okay.
That's my little rodeo.
All right, so Code Blue Tactical is your show, and then Fatback Tees is also in there with you if folks need.
Need to
that.
order shirts. We have an artist on hand.
Okay.
She's there 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, and she can talk with you about your designs. She'll pull you off and talk with you about your designs and design the shirts, and you can have them made and picked up. You can pick them up right there at the store for us. But yeah,
Okay.
he is separate, but I was sweet enough, being he's my husband, to let him come into the building in the back
You're all
part.
hard.
I stuck him in a corner.
You just
yeah.
stuck him in a corner. Here, hubby, you go back there and get in the back corner over there and do your thing. I'm going to stay up here with Code Blue Tactical. Now, how many different departments do you serve and sell to since you've had the Code Blue Tactical for 11 months now?
How many departments?
Yeah, how many different towns, different
Oh my
divisions?
goodness, I have people from Waycross. I've even had people as far away as Savannah come. I've had tons of people from Brunswick. I've served Wayne County naturally, but I do Blackshear, Patterson, Ludowici.
So a lot of different fire and police and public safety departments come to you, right?
A lot of people come to me.
Okay, but now that you're in downtown Jessup, more accessible to everyone, you're trying to expand out and sell also to the general public too with these items, right?
Right, and we have been selling out, but a lot of people do have the misconception that this is only public service store, but it is not. You don't have to go out of town to buy your work boots. You don't have to go out of town to get polo shirts made of your choice. You don't have to go out of town to buy your pants. We sell a brand new line now called Proper. It just started in our store with our new reopening. We also sell 511 brand. We sell True Spec 24/7 pants. We have a lot of choices for people. We even sell some Under Armour t-shirts and some Under Armour tactical pants for men and women.
So serving the public safety departments, fire, police, all the different ones. But folks, you just go. You don't have to be in public safety to go in there and purchase whatever
That's
you want to.
right. That is right.
No, yeah, I'm sure you can't carry everything. You do have online items that folks can order while they're there?
We're setting up our online now. We are, but I also wanted to add, we also sell things to the general public, such as your gun holsters. And if we don't have the gun holster you're looking for, I can get it for you. We sell tactical belts, tactical supplies, all that stuff as well. And your gun cases and backpacks, and we just have an array of things for folks. And I'm hoping everybody will come by and check us out.
Code Blue Tactical, located in the old Jones Drug location there at the intersection of Cherry Street and Macon Street. Of course, Jones Drug has now moved over to Broad Street across from the chamber, so they could create a drive-through in the new section of the buildings built over there. But check it out, Code Blue Tactical, different type of business, but now trying to expand out to the general public after just mainly serving the public safety department, now trying to expand out, and anybody can go in there and check out what y'all got.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Georgia Boots for Kids.
Georgia Boots for Kids.
And Georgia Boots for Adults. But I wanted to let people know we have real Georgia Boots for the kids now.
Okay. Now, is that a brand name or a G on it?
Oh, it's not the Georgia G, but that's the brand name.
It's the brand name, Georgia.
Yes. Okay. People come in all the time looking for Georgia Boots.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
Georgia Boots.
That's
okay.
Right.
All right. Well, we wish you the best down there. It's good to see that someone moved. We'd hate to have a big cavity there with no one in that location there, because it's such a great location. Y'all couldn't have done any better with the location. We wish you the best there with Code Blue Tactical.
Well, thank you so much, and I appreciate being able to come on the radio this morning and talk to everybody.
Okay. Let us know if any way we can help you, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, take care. All right, our second guest has arrived. We'll have him on the air in just a moment.
The first Doctor's Day observance was March 30th, 1933 in Winder, Georgia. The idea came from Eudora Brown Almond, wife of Dr. Charles Almond. March 30 was the anniversary of the first use of general anesthetic in surgery, which was used in a procedure by Dr. Crawford Long of Jefferson, Georgia. Georgia's Barrow County Medical Society Auxiliary proclaimed the day Doctor's Day. This special day was celebrated by mailing cards to physicians and their spouses, and also by placing flowers on the graves of doctors who had passed on, including Dr. Long. President George H.W. Bush signed a resolution recognizing the first National Doctor's Day, March 30th, 1991. This is Jill Blizzard of Wayne Memorial Hospital. In honor of their lifetime commitment to patient care, we salute all physicians on this special day. Wayne Memorial Hospital, caring for the community.
All right, 15 minutes after 8 o'clock, 105.5 FM at Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio. Our second guest has arrived, Bob.
Yep, Democratic candidate for sheriff, Kevin Johnson in. The good news is you're unopposed. The bad news is you'll have opposition after May.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Good morning. Good morning.
Kevin Johnson.
For those who may not know who Kevin Johnson is, just tell us a little bit about yourself and why you decided to run for sheriff.
Well, I'm a former deputy sheriff here. I was born and raised here. My parents are pastors Filton and Joan Johnson. Moved away for a little while, came back, and decided I wanted to go and get into law enforcement. I was hired under John Carter and had a wonderful time working for him. I respect the man. I love him. He's my brother. But unfortunately, I'm not working there anymore. I love the agency. From the age of 5, I've wanted to help people, and that's something that I wrote on some information back at our old church, actually. My mom reminded me of some paperwork that we fill out when we're younger, and basically the paperwork asks us what do we want to do when we grow up,
Yeah, it makes you sound better when you're closer to the mic.
Oh, okay. Sounds good to me.
All right.
Yeah, but anyway, that paperwork asks, what we want to do when we grow up, things like that. And I put down there, I wanted to be a cop.
You did?
Yeah. And
at what age?
5.
5?
Somewhere in that area.
Yeah, I think we all had that little dream at that time.
Yeah. But and then it asked on another question, why, you want to do those things. Mm-hmm. My mom showed me that paper from age 5 and said, I want to help people. That's what I'm here for. I want to help people. It's a wonderful field, and you definitely got to have a heart for the job. If you don't, then,
How long did you work for the sheriff's department?
From 2006 to 2013. Yeah.
Well, when I interviewed you, you said you didn't violate any policies, but since then we went to the Open Records Act and found out why you were dismissed. So we went through all that. You want to address any of those issues? Or?
No, not really. Actually, again, it was alleged policy violations. I obviously have a disagreement with them, and we'll have to leave it at that because no matter what I do, if they make a decision, and ultimately it's their choice what they want to do. It's their discretion. So
And it was upheld by the grievance committee though as well.
I did appeal it, and I didn't agree with the grievance hearing, but again, I went through the process. I went through the proper protocol and procedure, and it just didn't turn out in my favor. But I'm grateful anyway.
How are you going to fund your campaign? I mean, it's a lot of, this is expensive, even expensive to qualify to run. As you know, you paid that already. So, but it's a big venture to go out there and say you're going to run for sheriff countywide. So how do you plan to fund the campaign? How do you plan to get out and see everybody? What's your campaign strategy?
Well, this is my first rodeo as far as running for political office, but and I'm learning as I go as far as campaigning and contributions and fundraisings and things like that. But I'm not really concerned. I'm not worried. I'm not frustrated about how things are going to happen. I believe if something is God ordained, then it'll work. But I do have some things in motion right now to kind of get the ball rolling. As far as fundraising is concerned, it's not going to be a big deal. To be honest, it's not going to be a big deal, and I'm not really concerned about the finance portion of it.
You said you worked for John Carter. You love John. Why you just decided to run against? If he gets to the primary, you're running against him. So, what made you decide to run? That's what's the question people get asking. Why did somebody enter the race? What do you want to see done if you get elected? What would you do differently that's being done now?
Well, honestly, I see a trend that's been going on for a while now. It's outdated. It's outdated. We've got to step up. We got to step into the 21st century and do some things a little bit different. We need new leadership. We need somebody that's got some spunk, that's got a vision for the county and things of that nature. We got to have somebody that's willing to get out there and challenge the status quo and make sure that folks are taken care of. And when I say folks, I mean the citizens as well as the staff. I've got some initiatives that I want to work on. I imagine I won't get everything done, but I want to push for everything I can.
What's antiquated? When you say that, what do you mean?
Well, first of all, we'll just reiterate what I said in the last interview. Community-oriented policing is what I want to get back to. I want to make sure that the people have a relationship, a sustained relationship with law enforcement. Where we're going out, we're actually dealing with people on a day-to-day basis instead of sitting in a patrol car. Instead of being reactive. I want us to be proactive in the community, things of that nature. But one of the bigger things that I really want to do is I want to take care of the staff. The wages here are a little stagnant, and I think we can do better. And I believe if there's low wages, then the morale, sometimes the work morale gets to be low. And if there's low wages, then we can't really attract the good people that we need to come to this county and help us serve. Folks won't take as much of an initiative. Of course, like I said, you got to have a heart for this business, and I know the pay is low. My heart is there. I don't even know what the salary is for the sheriff right now. I don't know what the annual income is for the sheriff, and I'm not concerned about that because that's not where I am. My biggest thing is I want to get in there, make sure that the staff is well paid, well trained, and ready for anything that happens, and that the citizens are confident that we're going to take care of them.
If you just joined us, Kevin Johnson, Democratic candidate for sheriff. Have you talked to the local Democratic Party here? Are they backing you in this race?
I have not spoken with the Democratic Party as of yet. But the beautiful thing about that is that I am unopposed in the primary, so I've got a little leeway, to get a hold of these people and talk to them and find out how they can be a part of what I got going on.
You said you're a preacher. You do anything besides preach? You got a job right now? What are you doing right now?
Yeah, well, actually, I work for a company out of Savannah. It's called CT of Savannah. They actually own Rent-A-Center and a new lending zone title pond here in town. I've been working there for the last year and a half, and it's actually been great. But It's time for me to move on. It's time for me to get to.
No. I was just doing something to the screen up there. We're fine. We got plenty of time.
Okay.
Go ahead and talk to Kevin.
Yeah, it's time for me to get to law enforcement, job that I really love.
So, did you try to get back in law enforcement after you got out of the sheriff's department, or did these violations prevent you from doing that?
I did search around a little bit. I searched around a little bit and tried a couple agencies, but for other reasons that didn't work out either. Of course, it's more formality than anything. So, but that's fine. I've actually had my eye on what I'm doing now for some time, and I spoke to my inner circle, which is my pastors and my wife and other close individuals that hold me accountable, and they all agreed that this was an awesome venture, and they would love to see me as their next sheriff.
Well, again, like I said, you're unopposed in the primary, so, after that, you'll either be faced off against Toby Cameron or John Carter, so we got from May all the way to November to campaign and get out, so I'm sure we'll be seeing you between now and then. So
most definitely.
So, but you say you have a lot of support out there, is what you told me with it?
Oh yeah, man, the support is overwhelming. If I had pages to write the support of these people, unfortunately, they have a lot of disdain for the current leadership, and I can sympathize with them, but also I want to let them know that that's why I'm running. I'm running so that we can restore some of those distrust, some of those disconnects, with the citizens.
Are there certain qualifications that a person has to have to run for sheriff in Georgia, or can just anybody run and get their training once they get elected?
Well, you have to be certified, or either you have to be certified within, I believe, the first 6 months or something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But
Rob, can anybody just run for sheriff and then get training?
I really don't know what the qualifications are.
I don't know if you have to have some sort of officer training or police enforcement training of any type, or can you just run and say, all right, now let me go get my training? Because all new sheriffs have to go get training for a while.
Yeah, of course.
So I didn't know if there was or not.
I think that's the
Yeah,
case.
you would need to be certified, though.
Well, you got to be certified, but I guess you can get that done afterwards. I didn't know if there was or not.
I'll check in. I'll check. Tammy's got all the qualifications under the probate officer. I'll ask her when I see her.
I have no idea. You would think that you'd have to, but being in a political office, maybe not. Maybe not.
We have to have qualifications for a lot of these.
I know you don't. You get elected, and then you get trained.
It's necessary, and I think you would need to get your foot into the field to see what's really going on. One of the beautiful things about my past tenure with the sheriff's office is I was able to work in the jail. I was able to kind of get a feel of how criminals and potential criminals and folks who just had a rough time, I'm able to get a sense of who they are and what they do, and and actually working in the jail, you learn to respect people. Even in their situations, you learn to respect them as people, and once you've developed those type of I wouldn't say relationships, but once you've had that type of acquaintance with those people, once you get out on patrol, you kind of learn how to deal with them a little bit better. Makes the job a little bit easier.
You just mentioned a while ago the distrust in the sheriff's department. When interview, you said want to find someone that's honest. Are you saying that John Carter's not honest and distrustful? Is that what you're hearing out there when you're
That's
talking?
that's not what I'm saying, but yeah, that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Now, I've had my experiences there with the office, but all is well. All is well as far as I'm concerned. But the citizens, yeah, they do express pretty deep distrust. And again, I try to counter that and say, hey, well, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. We're not gonna harp on, so much on what you got going on. I'm trying to let you know I got the solution for it.
Okay, well, like I said, we'll see you between now and November quite a bit. Because like I said, as you mentioned, you're unopposed on the primary ballot in May. So after that, it'll be you against one of whoever survives the Republican race in May. So we're wishing the best of luck. Appreciate you coming in. Like I said, big county. So
yeah, well, it's a big county, but if you're looking at it in the natural aspect, and sometimes you can see where there may be some hang-ups or whatnot, or some not being able to get out there and do what you do. But when you're looking at it from a spiritual aspect, then you can't focus on what you see. You know, if I keep looking at what I see, then what I see would tell me, hey man, I don't know, you might need to back off. But you know, when you're looking at it from a spiritual aspect, you say, well, all is well. And that's my favorite 3 words. All is well. Everything is well. It might not look well, but all is well.
Okay. Wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll be back. You going to say anything else? Okay. Yeah. Well, Kevin, thanks for coming in. We're going. Bob and I can continue to talk for a couple more minutes, and you can go on and start your day. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. We're going to talk about baseball. So New Hampstead's coming in today, right, for doubleheader?
Doubleheader day. Yeah.
Okay.
Region opponent, like I said, they're kind of like Windsor's struggling with their baseball program, so we'll see how it goes today. But the big games are this Friday at Thompson, a doubleheader up there, so that's going to be the big matchup today. So I say Coach McDonald really having to juggle his pitching staff. 5 games in 5 days is a lot, so haven't had that all year, but got through the first game last night, which was a thriller, 8-7, and like I said, have the doubleheader day, and then a break till Friday when we head to Thompson, Georgia, and of course that Brunswick game's on Monday, so a week from yesterday. So again, if you have your schedule, it says Saturday, but it's not a Saturday game. JV team winds down their season this week. They've got the game today in Brunswick at 5:30, and tomorrow they'll have a doubleheader here against Benedictine. That closes out their season. Again, they've had a great year. They've only lost 2 games all year long. Very talented JV team.
All right, New Hampstead coming to town, doubleheader. First game starts at
4 o'clock. So
4 o'clock first pitch.
Yeah.
Not 4:30, but 4 o'clock.
They moved it up with them being that far away. So plus their tennis teams are coming over here for a match. I'm not sure if the tennis team and the baseball team's coming on the same bus or not.
Yeah, and then the Phoenix, they're a bird, huh?
Is that what Phoenix is out on?
Yeah, some sort of mythical bird, I think.
I'll talk to the coach to find out what. I'd like to know where they got the nickname from. I said it was a new school from Savannah a couple of years ago. So I'd be interested how they came up with the nickname the Phoenix. Kind of unusual.
I think it's a mythical bird, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure. I don't know what context are you in.
Recreation season got off to a great start. A reminder, we're going to have Carl Rosen here Wednesday on the Butch and Bob Show talking about the opening day of recreation, which was yesterday. So
opening day was yesterday? I didn't know that.
Yeah, season's underway, so ran down the scoreboard from last night. But I understand there's a huge crowd out there last night at Billmore's Park, and the uniforms, people like the uniforms. Some of the leagues have got the throwback uniforms like the Durham Bulls and things like that. And a lot of them have college teams that, Georgia Southern, Georgia Tech. So it's just a different uniform among the kids, and the kids are excited about the new uniform. So just off to a good start. Numbers are way up, so we'll have him in Wednesday to talk about the recreation program.
That's tomorrow. The Bull Durham, I hadn't seen that movie in several years, and a couple of months ago I watched it. It's just a good movie.
It's a classic.
I mean, it is a good movie.
It's a classic baseball movie.
Yeah.
Simple game. You see the ball, you hit the ball, you catch the ball.
And we'll end that note here, Bob. It's a simple game. All right, but it's difficult to do once you got the skills. WIFO 105.5.